Hello, everyone. It's a beautiful day, and today I want to talk about righteousness and justice, which is the way of the Lord. All along, this has been the same message in scriptures from generation to generation. It did not change. God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. It says, I'm going to start with Genesis 18:19. God was speaking regarding Abraham. God said regarding Abraham, I have known him that he will command his children and his household after him, that they may keep the way of the Lord to do righteousness and justice. So the way of the Lord is righteousness and justice. I want you to mark those words. In Genesis 18:19, it said, God said he was confident. So he knows Abraham. We institute the way of the Lord. Well, we teach it to these children, and it will tell them to keep the way of the Lord. And what is the way of the Lord here? To do righteousness and justice. So this became the governing principles that God has given humanity. And this is one of the reasons God spoke highly of David. He said David was a man after his heart. And do you know why God said that? Because according to Second Samuel 8:15, it says, so David reigned all over Israel, and David administered justice and righteousness for all his people. It said David he executed justice and righteousness for all his people. You can see these two words showing up, justice and righteousness. And speaking about one of the great kings in the scriptures, King Josiah, a king that was beloved both by God and the people. This is what Jeremiah said when speaking to the king's son, Josiah's son, who did not do the will of God, who was doing contrary to the will of God. This is what Jeremiah told King Josiah's son. That's in Jeremiah 22, from verse 15 to 16. He said, did not your father eat and drink and do justice and righteousness? You can see those two words coming up again, justice and righteousness. Then it was well with him. But you can ask the question, what is justice and righteousness? He explained it further in the next verse, in verse 16 of Jeremiah 22:16. It says, he judged, which is Jeremiah, we're talking about Josiah. King Josiah judged the cause of the poor and needy. Then it was well with him. And God asked, is that not what it means to know me? That is a very serious and unique question. Is that not what it means to know me? Jeremiah is saying here that Josiah fulfilled the will of God by doing justice and righteousness. And then went on in the next verse to define what justice and righteousness is. He said, he judged the cause of the poor and needy, then it was well with him. Is that not what it means to know me? Says the Lord. That is Jeremiah 22, verse 15 to 16. Even wisdom in the book of Proverbs confirm this great truth, this profound truth. Wisdom said in Proverbs 8:20, I walk in the way of righteousness, in the paths of justice. This is the confirmed way of the Lord that God talked about from Genesis 18:19 about regarding Abraham, when he said, I know him, for he will command his children and his household after him to keep the way of the Lord by doing righteousness and justice. So wisdom confirmed it in Proverbs 8:20. Humanity needs reset. We need justice and righteousness to govern the world. Prophet Amos said in Amos 5:24, but let justice roll down like waters and righteousness like ever-flowing stream. Look out, friends. God will soon do something great among the nations. He will make justice to roll down like waters. God said in Isaiah 42:1 concerning a servant that will hopefully be revealed to all nations soon. He said, I have put my spirit upon him. It will bring forth justice to the nations. I have put my spirit upon him. It will bring forth justice to the nations. Isaiah 42:1. And it went on to say in Isaiah 42:3 and 4, that it will bring forth justice to the earth, to the whole earth. My prayer this morning, everyone, let justice roll down like waters. Let justice roll down like waters. God bless you. Have a good day.